Today we're going to talk about 3 categories of clothing that you should have in your closet to make the most out of your wardrobe. The first is going to make it easier to mix and match your whole closet. The second will give your outfits a little bit more flavor and personality. And the third will help you to hone in to your personal style. The first category we're going to talk about are basics. Basics are going to be the building blocks for your wardrobe and are going to be the pieces that are going to permit more versatility when you're putting together outfits. If you're just getting started with curating your closet, I would suggest that you start with basics that are in neutral colors. And that will be the easiest way to get the versatility you need to build a wardrobe that is easily mixable and matchable. As you get a little bit more confident in your style journey, you can also add colors that you feel are base for your wardrobe, but definitely stick to neutrals if you're just starting out. Basics are going to look different for everybody. There are a few things that most people would consider basics, such as t-shirts, tank tops, camisoles, jeans, leggings, and there are basics that are more basic to some people than others, such as a button-up shirt. What makes a basic so versatile is that they don't have a lot of particular style to them, which means they can be used in a variety of outfits without calling too much attention to themselves. This also means that people with different styles may have similar basics in their wardrobes. So a white t-shirt can be worn in a more classic style, or it can be a little bit more romantic or even edgy. So you get different effects with the same basic piece. And that's what makes it so versatile. Out of the 3 categories, I think that this category is the one that you have the most flexibility to decide whether you want to invest just a little bit in your basics or if you want to invest more. Basic pieces are easily found in most retail stores, and since they're not trendy items, you're going to find them anytime that you want during the year. And they also range from having very cheap prices to having more expensive brands. Just keep in mind that if you do decide that you don't want to spend a lot on your basics, you might have to keep replacing them ever so often because they're probably going to be the pieces that you're going to wear the most out of your whole wardrobe. The only thing that I would say is make sure that they fit you well and they are comfortable to wear. And I think this goes for any category of clothing, but I think basics, you should pay a little bit extra attention to the fit and the comfort. The second category we're going to talk about are statement pieces. Statement pieces are pieces that have more personality and flair to them, and they will make all your outfits a little bit more you. Statement pieces normally are very bold and have a personality of their own. So unless you have an over-the-top style, you're probably only going to use 1 or 2 statement pieces in an outfit. And statement pieces don't just have to be clothing. They can be shoes, accessories, and bags. Statement pieces are also a great way to incorporate trends in your wardrobe. Since you have a good base for your wardrobe with your basic pieces, you only have to incorporate a few statement pieces of a certain trend to make your whole wardrobe look a little bit more trendy and up to date. This also means that this is the category where I would spend the least amount of money. Since these pieces cause a little bit more impact and do call more attention to themselves, it may mean that you can get tired of wearing them faster. In which case, I don't think it's worth investing that much money if you're just planning to sell or donate this item in the near future. And if you do end up buying a statement piece that you absolutely love and you didn't buy the best quality, you could always look for a better quality version and keep that for the next category that we're going to talk about. Another way to look at statement pieces might be through style and thinking that each style may have their own set of statement pieces. For example, if you are leaning more towards the classic style, a statement piece for you might be a plaid blazer or a leopard loafer. And if you lean more into an edgy style, for example, a statement piece for you may be a leather jacket. If you're finding this video helpful, I would love it if you would leave a like to let me know. Thank you. Now we're going to talk about our third category, and this one is the one that is most personal to each person. These pieces are going to be the ones that will best represent your personal style. And they're sort of going to turn into a uniform of some sorts. And the third category that I'm talking about are staples. A wardrobe staple is a piece in your wardrobe that clearly defines your personal style. And this could be a basic or it could be a statement piece. But it's a piece that you will likely always have in your closet. Even if it gets worn out, you tend to replace it. This might be a concept that's a little bit harder to understand since it might be confused with what a basic or a statement piece is. So I'm going to give you a personal example of what I have in my closet as a staple. It's a white low top sneaker. I have had a version of these sneakers in my closet for a few years now, and I think I'm on my fourth pair. So every time they look beat up or worn out or they just don't look crisp anymore, I will buy a new pair and substitute the one that I already had. Another closet staple for me is actually a bag. I have worn a red crossbody bag for a couple of years now, and I also think that I might be on my third one. The one I have currently was extremely cheap, but it is still doing its job, although it's starting to show a lot of signs of wear, so I am currently on the lookout for my substitute for that. So as you can see, the white sneaker might be considered more of a basic piece, and the red crossbody bag might be seen as more of a statement piece. But for me, both of them are closet staples. Another fun way of looking at staples is you can use a pattern as your closet staple. So the patterns that are staple in my closet are the leopard print and stripes. And using patterns as a staple in your closet might help you to build a more cohesive wardrobe and also give you more of a sense of personal style. This is also the category that I feel is worth the most investment. Since these are pieces that you are probably going to be wearing for years, it is worth buying things that are higher quality and that will last longer. So for my white sneakers, I started off trying them out because I didn't know if I would like them. So I bought a very cheap canvas style kind of white sneaker, and the one I have now is more of a leathery kind of material, and it has lasted me for the last 3 years. And the next one that I buy, because this one's already starting to look a little scuffed up, will probably one that's actually made of leather. And who knows, I might not have to replace it anymore. I think it's such a great sensation to buy clothes that we wear over and over again. And if you are struggling with buying clothes that you end up never wearing, you should watch this video up here next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.